still be.
Hi guys, it's Emily from Debt Free Girl here, back with another video for you all. Today is a grocery haul, and you'll see. Don't forget, if you like this kind of content, to like, comment, subscribe, click the little notification bell to be notified when I post new videos, which is every other day, and I will catch you later in the video. Alright, so my not going to the shops kind of turned into going to the shops. I was out of onions, and pretty much everything I make has onions, and I only had like 2 carrots. I thought I had another kilo in there, but I didn't. So, and I needed nappies and a few things, but I got, I didn't have to buy a lot of meat or anything because I'd already got that meat out. I didn't have to buy a lot of produce because I already got that produce out. So instead I used part of my budget. I still came in under budget, but I used part of my budget to stock up on some snacks for back to school and some of our toiletry items that we periodically run out of. The things that you don't buy every month, but more like every 6 months to 12 months, like dry shampoo and things like that. So we'll go through that now. My rewards card didn't go through for some reason. I didn't realize until it printed a receipt because I don't get receipts. And then I left the receipt in the trolley. So I'm going to try and remember exactly how much this was. I have a pretty good idea of everything, except for like, I can't remember the exact cents for the dry shampoo and stuff like that. So let's do this now. So we have our nappies, which are $11.50, down to 1 packet. I try and stay at least 1 packet ahead at all times. And again, I had a little extra in the budget, so I grabbed those. $8.50 for the cheese. I actually had a look, and it's $12.50 for the block of tasty cheese, and it's $8.50 for the 700 grams of this, and this worked out to be, I think, $12 something for a kilo, and cheaper than the block. So I actually got shredded this week. I was planning on swapping straight to just block cheese and then shredding it myself, but for right now this is better price per kilo, so I grabbed that. We'll go carrots, which were $1.60 this week. The odd bunch carrots fluctuate a lot, as cheap as 60 cents I've seen them, and as high as like $2.50. So, but these are $1.60 this week. This is actually $5 a kilo on special. It's just not got the sticker on it. So this came in at $7 something. The kids got this for school holidays. It's a 3 meter and this wide roll of colouring in. So this is what they're going to do later as their treat. It's $6. So we got a Avengers one and a Disney Princesses one. So that's $12 right there of my budget. And this was $123 and a few cents. But there's $12 right there. There's another $12 basically there. So you can see, while it's not a lot of stuff, where the money went. We also have these caramel chocolate eggs I got on clearance, because on special, because Easter's gone. These were $2.50 and really like those, and was going to share them with hubby. We have the $1 yogurts, baby food. Again, I keep one meal one and one sort of desserty fruity one in the nappy bag at all times for emergencies. Last week we ended up stuck because the battery in my car remote died and my immobilizer wouldn't not immobilize, so I got stuck waiting for RACQ and hubby to come rescue me, so we dipped into that. So I've had to replace those. That, and I think we also used one when we went to the theme parks a couple of weeks ago too. So I grabbed one of those each, so it's $1 each, so $2. $5.50 for 2 kilos of brown onions. It's an alright price at the moment. I'm not going to the fruit shop this week, so I grabbed those. Coming down here, we got beard oil for hubby. His is almost out, and this was on special for $7.25, which I think was 30% off the top of my head. So that's for him. We got some women's multivitamins. I need to have a little bit more zinc in my system and a couple of other things. So I'm going to try these. These were on special for $11.50. So I grabbed these and try them and see how they go, and maybe I'll change to something else depending. We have $2.90 for the 3 to 6 years kids toothpaste. This is for my son. He can't stand he has to use special toothpaste and he can't stand the flavor. So it's a special gel for his teeth. So he's going to use his gel, and then he's going to brush again after his gel with this. It's a fruity flavored one, so that it's not, he doesn't left with that gross taste in his mouth, and it kind of leaves a film too. So that's for him. $2.90. $2.90 for this one. This is actually for my baby because yes, he doesn't like the mint, so grabbed that. This was on special because it didn't have a lid. So this was on clearance for $8.20 something, and I'm just out of my dry shampoo, so I grabbed this for me. Over here, I get these, if you watch my grocery hauls, you know, these are my coffee. I get these when they are on special about every 3 to 4 weeks. They usually do the Nestle, the Moccona, and then 2 weeks off, and then they do Nestle Moccona. So these are on special this week for $3.50, so they're usually $7. So I grabbed those, and I grab enough to get me through. So this should get me through until the next special cycle. Although as we come into winter, I'll probably be drinking more, so I might start stocking up on those when I have some extra room in the budget. $2.90 for these hazelnut flavored chocolate sandwich Belvita things. My kids love these for school lunches, and we took these to the theme parks. We went to the theme parks, so I grabbed 2 packets of those at $2.90, which is 1 week of each for each kid for a treat. Then I make like fruits and veggies and all sorts of other stuff for them, but they're allowed to have a few little treatier items, and for $2.90 that works out to be $5.80, so each one of these would be 58 cents, which is a little higher than I usually try to keep it under 50 cents, but they really like these. We got some organic classic potato and leek soup. I do make my own potato and leek soup, but these were on clearance for $1.60, and I wanted to try them, and I thought these would just be good to have in the stockpile, especially on nights when I don't want to cook and hubby's making something for him and the kids. I can just quickly have this for my meal. Speaking of which, I found these gluten-free ricotta and spinach agnolotti, I don't know, pasta for $2.88, marked down from $7.20. Ridiculous, by the way, that's $7.20. But I'm going to freeze these for a night for me. That's perfect amount for me, maybe some leftovers, I don't know. These TV Snacks Krispy Kremes were on clearance for $1. They had pallets of them, so I grabbed these for afternoon tea snacks. Usually we do fruits, veggies, maybe something like spring rolls or party pies or something on occasion, depending on if it's cold or hot, and then something sweet, like a sweet treat. So half a box of these will do that for those platters, and these were $1 each, so I got 5 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Also got the arroots, which I'll have to look up and tell you how much they are, but again, I buy those for my cleaning lady / friend who comes round once a week, and she has those and a cup of tea, so I try and keep them in stock. We've been out. $2.30 for the Hungarian salami. I use that for pizzas and a few other things. The lactose-free milk is also for my best friend who comes over for a cup of tea, so I like to have long life lactose-free milk in the cupboard for when she comes over, so she can have a cup of tea. $1.90 for a loaf of bread. I just got 1 loaf because the kids are still on school holidays this week, and they will eat this, and I don't want to have too much in the house, or that's all they'll eat. They won't eat the fruit and veggies. They love that, but convenience. They like the convenient stuff too. And then we have chicken snack blasts. These were $1.80, and then they also had the biscuit ones were $1.75, but it's a smaller box. Oh, you're okay. Did you kick your toe? All right, so we have those, and they'll probably be for just a snack while they're on school holidays. Yes, your ball. That's your ball. Go get it. So there it is. That's the 123 right there. And yes, I stopped and got myself a Zarafas before anybody comments. I had a free one, and it's been a rough week. So I got my $11.85 drink, and I think I paid $1, maybe $1.80, $1.85. I think I had $10 free. So there you go. I forgot that this was up on the counter, not on the table. I also got $4.60 for a dozen eggs because I'm out of eggs. So there you go. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next one.
I want to be there and baby dance the night away. I let my head down.